It's been a while. I'm aware of that. I know it's been quite a long time since I've made a video. It's been like 2.5 years, I think, if I remember right. I'm aware of that. I apologize, but we're back here. I think I made that video when I was like 18 years old. I'm 20 now, so it's been quite literally 2 years, and I'm about to turn 21 next month. So it's kind of bizarre that it's taken this long for me to make a video. And it's not like I haven't recorded me fishing and, stuff like that. I don't really know what it is. I'm not going to get into that situation right now. But the good thing about it is I'm here. And you know what? I'm going to act like I make videos like all the time just for this whole ordeal. I'm just going to act like I post very regularly. But today we're going to go ice fishing on a body of water I've never ice fished before. I've open water fished it before. And it's pretty good. It's good for bass, crappie, bluegill. And it has a little bit of a drive, but it's not too bad. And we might even hit some other ones too while we're at it. But yeah, we'll see. Let's get to the first spot. But first things first, I'm hungry, so let's stop and get something to eat. Okay, so I realized that I might have overdressed here, which isn't a bad thing. I can always take layers off. But it is actually pretty warm out right now, and I'm also wearing like 3 layers though. Probably like 2, but still, it's actually pretty warm out. So I'm wondering if I might be able to be out here for a while. But yeah, let's go get some food. I'm thinking Dunkin' Donuts. That sounds good. Plus, it's on the way there. So yeah, let's go. Let's go to Dunkin'. I don't even know what I want. I just realized that. I have no idea what I even want. I probably should have figured that out before I did this. Also, I have no idea if I'm in focus or not right now. Probably not. My camera doesn't have a flip screen, so it's a little hard for me to know if I'm in focus or not. I guess this is a good time to talk about the weather. It's like weird. So it says it's 35 degrees. It feels like 20, which feels like 35 degrees. It's snowing. It's going to snow all day, but it's technically raining because the snow is melting literally right away. It's just a really weird day today. I don't know how else to say it. Also, if some of these clips are, out of focus, the reason why is because I'm getting used to my camera. My new camera, I should say. So that's kind of why it's all messed up. This person is ordering like a ton of food. Like, it's 2 people and they've been in the drive-thru forever. Oh shoot, what do we want? I don't even think that's what I wanted, but I'm just that's the first thing I saw on the menu, so that's what I'm getting, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of how I roll in fast food. All right, guys, so we're here at the spot. Here, let me show you what this place looks like here. So if I can focus here. So you can see that there are some ice skaters right here. They're ice skating, but that's not a big deal. That's where I probably wasn't going to fish anyway. There's a dock right there. And then there's 2 fishing huts out there at the moment. So I'm trying to decide if this place is basically where I want to fish. I've never ice fished here before. So it'd be a fun video, trying to find fish on here. But it is snowing pretty good, so I'll just probably switch to the GoPro just because it's probably better for this climate than the DSLR. But yeah, I say let's get out there and let's see if I can catch anything. So let's do it. All right, so we're at the spot now. I'm on the GoPro, as you could probably guess. as you can probably tell, I should say. It's a little windy, a little more windy than I kind of expected, if I'm being 100% honest. But that's okay. But we're gonna get ready to go, and I will meet you guys out on the ice. Let's do it. All right, so we're out on the lake. The parking lot is all the way over there. So I'm straight across the lake from where we started at originally, which is good. You don't want to be right by the boat ramp. We got 2 shelters behind me, but I'm far away enough that I'm not going to be stealing their spot. Again, never ice fished here, so I'm just going to drill a hole, get my sonar going, and see basically how deep it is and if I'm marking fish. So let's see if I can get this thing in here real quick. It's supposed to snow all day today. We're in a winter weather advisory, I guess, or something. I saw that on my weather app, but let's get this hole drilled here. Let's get all my stuff out here. Rods, reels, charger. But I got actually pretty high hopes for this. Again, I fish this all the time during open water season, and it's usually a pretty good spot. You can catch some pretty nice bass out of here, but I'm hoping for more crappies. I've heard there's crappies out here, but I wouldn't mind a good old bluegill either. But yeah, let's put this bad boy in there and see what we got. All right, move my camera a little bit just so you guys can actually, see me. So you guys can actually see me when I'm fishing here. Alrighty, let's grab one of these waxies here. See if we can hook into anything here. Big marking at about 12 foot. I'm right on top of him right now. He left. Not seeing anything right now. I didn't realize it would be this deep. I'm gonna drill a hole and see if I can find where these fish are, because there's fish in here. I mean, I saw them they were marking it up pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that real quick. Gonna drill a hole. First, I wanna drop this spoon down. See, this spoon is super heavy. Like, I feel like I could cast this if I wanted to. Super heavy. Well, I know where the fish are going to be at. They're in open water, at least. And that's one thing I think is underrated, and for like ice fishing, is you can really get to know your bodies of water while ice fishing. It's really easy to learn about the water that you usually fish during regular, open water fishing. You can learn a lot about the body of water you're fishing in. Like, I had no idea this was 15.5 foot. But yeah, I'm gonna go drill another hole, try to find where these fish are, because they're gonna be in this deeper pocket here. So I'm gonna drill another hole real quick. I mean, I got a good marking at about 12 foot, so I'm wondering if it's a school of crappie. If I had to guess, it'd be a school of crappie that, move around a lot, which wouldn't be a bad thing, but Sonar's kind of acting weird today. I don't know what's going on with that. But... okay. Whoa, a lot of activity here. Big marking at 14 foot. Oh, big marking, huge marking at 14 foot. Let's see if we can get something with the spoon here. Drop down. Oh, I had one. There we go, hooked up. It's fighting pretty good. I don't know what this is. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. It's a giant crappie. Oh my gosh. Oh man, it's a nice crappie. That's a nice one. Oh man, check that out. I saw a huge blip. I was like, I feel like that's a school crappie just moving around. Bam, big crappie. Oh man, that feels good. Let's go. Let's get this guy a release and get back down there. Oh man, that was kind of intense. I've never caught a fish with this rod that I'm using right here, the tickle stick from 13 Fishing. I'm hoping to catch one here. And if I know anything about crappie, they leave the school and they'll come back. It's usually what they do. Caught them at a 14 foot of water on a spoon. Oh yeah, there's a ton of them down there. There we go. Hooked up. Smaller one, feels like. Oh, a little sunfish. Well, we found where the fish are. I might have to keep using that spoon, just because that seems to be where might be, you know, the big fish lure. But nice little sunfish, you know. It's always nice catching a fish under the ice, no matter what species or how big it is. Ah man, I really want to catch a bass under the ice. I've never caught a bass ice fishing before. That's why I have that big spoon. But apparently that spoon is pretty dang good for pretty good for crappie, apparently. I mean, I caught that nice one. But we're gonna dead stick this a little bit and go check out another spot, I think. See if we can catch fish that way. I just saw there's fish here, so they're moving around. No doubt about that. I'm just gonna let that sit, and I'm gonna go drill another hole, see if I can hook into something. Man, after that first crappie, I thought I was gonna just crush them. Still got a lot of time, obviously, but it's starting to look like this might be a little harder fishing than I kind of expected it to be. I wonder if I gotta get closer to shore, where that shelf starts. Fish shelves. It's starting to get cold too. My hands are starting to get a little cold. I need to put my gloves on. Trying to think what to do. I'm gonna go put gloves on and then I'll think what to do. So here's my game plan at this point. I can either go this way towards more of the middle lake, or I can go towards shore and go to where that, you know, it goes, the shelf starts. Obviously I can do both. It's just more, which one would I rather do at this moment? I had that really big couple blips on the sonar in this hole, so I wonder if there are going to be more that way. But I do want to check out that shelf, because that might be where like bass are. That's just classic bass fishing, you know. Fishing shelves and stuff like that. So that spot worked out pretty well. You know, I ended up with 2 fish. Can't really be mad about that, I guess, right? But I'm kind of thinking here, and there's another spot that I know for a fact I can catch some crappie. Maybe a pike, but it's like 45 minutes away, so I'm deciding if I want to do that or not. It is currently noon. So I'll have a lot of time if I wanted to do that. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to drive all that way or not. You know, I'm trying to figure that out, but right now I'm leaning towards yes. But I'll drive around, I'll look at some maps and see if there's any lakes that, you know, catch my eye or whatever, and yeah, let's get going. I might check out a lake here in the same town that I'm in right now. Just seeing, but I know for a fact that that lake is the lake I just fished. That's going to be a gold mine. But a lot of people showed up, like right at like 11:30. Like a lot of people showed up, and I was like, you know, it's probably time for me to go check out another spot. I was here for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and caught 2 fish, which isn't overly great, but it still is better than most spots. But yeah, so let's get to the next spot, and I'll check in with you when we get there. All right, so I realized that I'm not doing a very good job like vlogging everything that's happening in the day. It's been about 40 minutes since I left that first spot, and unfortunately I'm sitting in a parking lot right now at a hardware store because I had some camera malfunctions. My voice recorder that I use to record my audio decided to either A, freeze off, or B, just stop staying on my camera. So I have to get some like tape or whatever will hold it basically to keep it on my camera. Tried super gluing it, didn't work out, but that should take just a little bit of time here. The next spot that I'm going to actually is going to be a lake, probably 20-25 minutes. I've never fished there, staying with the thing, fishing spots I've never fished before. Should be pretty good, hopefully. Anyway, it should be pretty good. You know, I've heard good things about this lake, but I literally have maybe seen it once. I've drove past it one time, so hopefully we can get something. Day's still relatively, you know, early. It's only 12:42 right now, but I better get my butt in there, buy what I need to buy, fix my camera, and get on the road. So let's do it. All right, guys, so we're here on the second lake. It's super windy. I don't know if you guys can even hear me, but we're out on the lake. This is huge. I've never been here even open water fishing or anything. So this is going to be really interesting to see if I even can pull anything out of here. There's one guy fishing over on the complete opposite side of the lake, so I'm guessing that the side that I'm on right now probably isn't where you want to be. But, you know, I'll drill a couple holes, see how deep it gets in the middle or, you know, anywhere, find a shelf or anything. Hopefully we can get some fish. Let's do it. Okay. All right, so we're out here. I forgot to say when we first got here, it has gotten significantly colder out here, which is why I'm keeping my DSLR in the car, bringing out the GoPro. I have more batteries to the GoPro because with this weather, these batteries are gonna fly off. This lake is bizarre to me because it's super wide, super long. There's like 2 fishermen out here with me, like, so 3 in total. And it is cold. It has gotten like, so I started, it was about 35. It is down to like 26 with just ripping winds. We are in a weather advisory type thing. Not something that I was super nervous about, but man, this is pretty crazy, brutal. And to make matters even worse, I'm not seeing no holes anywhere. So this is kind of concerning. This might not be the greatest spot to go. I'm out in the open. The wind's just knocking me, but I'm gonna try and at least drill 1 hole, see how deep it is, because I have no idea what I'm doing right now. And there's a truck that literally just keeps stopping and staring at me. This is public. I looked it up. This is public land. So I don't know what these people are doing, but we're just gonna drill a hole and then put my sonar in and see what happens. So let's do it. Try to drill a hole the best that I can. This is literally, like, look at this. Like that's the ice right here. Like, there's so much snow here. That truck's finally moving.
Wow, this is really thick. Get through! Terrible for your auger, by the way. Don't do that. Oh, man. Man, this wind's kind of making it a little difficult. Ice is thick, at least. So that's a plus. I don't know why I'm doing this, if I'm being honest. Today's been filled with ups and downs. On the bright side, I'm making content. Something that I haven't done in quite a long time. My camera got messed up, but not anything too crazy. And now the weather's kind of turning to garbage. But we're still out fishing. That's better than not fishing, in my opinion. But man, is it cold. It is definitely getting colder. Which I knew was gonna happen, but not to this. It's pretty drastic. Like, oh man, this is kind of, I've never fished in this weather before. So I'm reading 14.5 foot. There's a lot of markings actually right on the bottom, which is interesting. That might be some grass or something, but we're gonna drop a little thing down and see what we can get here. Could be some gills. I do know there's bass in here though. I know that for a fact. There goes my bucket. There goes my bucket. Oh, this is nuts. Okay, so it should sit now. I'm getting a lot of good readings on the sonar at like 10 foot, which is a good sign. There we go. Might be like a little gills or something. Oh, I had one. I had one nip at it. Man, it's hard to detect bites. Man, this wind is just, there we go, hooked up. Nice little bluegill. Must be a school of gills down there. Hey, I'll take that. Tough day of fishing, I'll take that any day. Check that bad boy out. Nice bluegill, I'll take that any day. Like I said earlier in the video, any fish under the ice is a good fish to me, you know. That's a nice fish. Let's let them go. And they're still down there too. My reel is starting to freeze up too. There's one. Oh, nice hook set too. I think I found where the bluegill are. They're in about 8 foot of water. Another super nice bluegill. Not super nice, I guess, but just nice to have a fish. Beautiful fish. Let's let them go. It's getting pretty chilly. It's getting so cold that my eyelets are starting to freeze. So like when I reeled that fish in, it was tough because my hole's freezing up and all that stuff is freezing up. Like, it's getting that cold. This is a weird weather. When I got out this morning, it was not like this. So it's weird that it's getting so cold right now. I want to get under that 8 foot mark because that's where the bluegills are, and I want to catch crappie or bass. All right, guys, so that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Unfortunately, it got a little colder than I kind of expected it to get towards the end there. I think it's probably like 15 degrees with the wind chill. Just not something you really want to be in with like 25-mile-an-hour winds. Just not something you want to be in without a proper shelter. So don't do what I just did. That's not a good thing. On my hands, how red they are. Just not a situation you want to put yourself in. So yeah, don't be like me. You gotta be safe out on the ice, no matter what, you know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to leave a like or comment. And if you like what I'm up to, maybe consider subscribing to my channel. And if you want to see even more things that I'm up to with more than just fishing, go check out a couple of my buddies and I created a outdoor kind of, outdoor page called Anglers and Antlers Outdoors. Go check us out on there if you want to see more of what me and them are doing. There's a lot of cool content coming out on that. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and hope you guys enjoy. Be tuned for more videos.